How you doing? My name is Michael Trout. I'm here in Japan, and I'm setting up a permaculture farm. First, I'm actually setting up the beds. These here are known as hugel beds. These are hugel beds. There's actually over there, it comes down here. There's one that goes there. And what I've done is I've built swales, which catch water. Swales is a fancy name for a ditch that catches water. And on top I'm putting, I'm just filling it up with mulch, or we call here in Japan, wood chips. So this is actually about 50 centimeters deep down here. And there's actually water over there. So it's pretty, on this end it's pretty deep. So here is, look at that, I already got insects attracted to, it's not a bee, it's a fly, pollinating fly. I hope it's a pollinating fly. I'm also setting up beds around the side. These act as actually double. One is, as they catch water, it'll put more water down in here. This one here is actually a flood. So if the water gets too much in here, this is all loose soil. It will flood through here into this next sway, right? So I've created kind of a floodplain right here. And this floodplain goes all the way around, so wherever, if it floods, it gets too much rain, it's going to seep through to this other bed, into this other swale, and I put a bed in there. So permaculture is all about managing water, managing resources, managing, water is power. So especially with climate change and everything else, you want to minimize your usage of water, and you can do that by capturing it. Behind me is a large hill, right? It goes pretty much a 70-degree angle hill with trees. So there's a lot of trees behind me. It's hard for me to turn it around, but I can kind of show you here. I'll grab the camera so kind of give you an idea. So a lot of water is actually going to come down here. It catches into this swale here. And what I'm doing is actually doing compartmental swales. So there's a compartment there, there's a compartment here. I'll dig this further, there'll be another one, another one, another one. So I don't have to worry about leveling so much. If it fills up, it will go into the next one. So I don't want to create kind of like a river. So that's why I'm using compartmental. The other thing here is I can grab this water and use it for watering. I'm actually not going to cover this ditch. I'm going to plant, ground cover and stuff. I'm going to do that today. And I'm going to plant clover and stuff in here, red clover, to surround this, and I'm going to take this all the way down. These swales are actually covered here, so you can see them. This is a bed I just added. Again, if it overflows, this will grab the water, so taking effect of overflow or too much water. There's water in between here. This is a swale down here. I haven't finished digging it out. I need to dig it out a little bit more. Here is an overflow that will flow right into the swale right in here. So you imagine the water is coming down here, and if it's too much, it flows into here. And from here, that's why I'm going to dig this out. I got to flatten it. I've got to level this down a little bit more. So the water will go this way and go this way. You can see here there's quite a bit of water here. This is a swale, catches water. So this will actually be covered. It's actually a little shallow. I'm going to dig this out probably a little bit further. Or I leave it, actually I may leave it like this and cover it. So if it gets too much, it flows down here. And again, this is a bed here. This is a bed between two swales. Here's the bed, as you can see here. And here's a swale, here's a swale. You can see water underneath the wood chip here. See water? There's water underneath the wood chip. And if I come over here, this is what's known as a hugel bed. You can see more water. So I'm holding and capturing this water down here and keeping it. There's water all the way down under that bed there, under the wood chip. So the wood chips basically is water can just fall right through that on there. So, and again, I'm putting another bed here down the side here. So as you can see, and then you can see the wood here, how the hugel beds are going to be forming around here. So I'm going to make kind of like a circle here. So this one's going to wrap around, and this one here, I got to figure out this one here. This actually is going to wrap around here like a curve, as you can see here, right there. So, my name is Michael Trout. I'm out here, teacher turned farmer. Not making my wife very happy because I'm not making a lot of money, but the idea here is have an educational farm, teach about permaculture, teach English, have picnics, and basically what I call active English. Work and role play and talk English and have a good time.